Now that we've gotten through pattern 5, it's time to review passive voice. Because passive voice puts a direct object into the subject slot, the verb must be transitive. Let's look at an example. The subject of the active voice sentence is moved to the end as the object of the preposition, or it disappears altogether. What's more important is what happens to the direct object of the active voice sentence. It's this direct object that becomes the subject. While it's in the subject position, it's still fulfilling the meaning of the direct object. Tragedies, comedies, and histories are not doing anything in this sentence. They are receiving the action of this verb. Here's another example. The subject of the active sentence, Millard, moves into the object of the preposition slot in the passive voice sentence. Or we take out the final prep phrase. Now we can no longer tell who bit the boy, only that the boy was bitten. And the direct object moves into the subject position. We also need to look at what happens to the verb in passive voice. This action verb moves into the past participle, so wrote becomes written. And then in front of it is a be verb. The active verb bit uses the be verb was and the past participle bitten to form the passive voice. Let's talk a little bit about using passive voice. The answer for this year is don't use it. I promise that just about every time you do, your teacher is going to ask you to fix it. If you do use it, you need to make sure it's intentional. Here are some of the reasons why you might want to use it. In that sentence about Millard biting the boy, maybe you didn't want to call Millard out for his actions, and really all that mattered was that the boy was bitten.